Yo, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull or bear, we adapt, typhoon. Wallets packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fall back. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it.
That's right, guys. Let's shake it. Let's shake it up. Here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1. Oh, I'm hearing an echo. 1 second. Or did it replay? Nope. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. We make trading not as difficult. All right. So we were just at my buddy's stream, Crypto Road Dog. I'm see if we can pull him up really quick. We're just over there hanging out, having a good old time. And now we are over here. So this is my buddy, Road Dog Crypto. I'll put this in the actual chat. For some reason, I am unable to pull up the Twitter, the X, as a pop-out screen. So if anybody's watching on Twitter, just know I cannot see your chat. It's been happening now for like 2 days. But I just posted the, let me just make sure. I just posted the link for my buddy. Bring this up a little bit. There we go. And it's down. Did I do it? Yes, I did. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. This is Road Dog Crypto. He goes live pretty much every night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He gives a lot of really great stuff. And of course, if you are a YouTube member, you get access to his training courses, which is really nice. It's his chart school and really great videos on here. Plus, you can ask questions. So it's really cool. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's look at crypto bubbles. We have a bunch of people in here, man. I wasn't even thinking I was gonna go live. I was like, yeah, I don't know. So we have Floki's Angel in the house. Thank you for being first. Appreciate you. We have Haven in the house. We have Sam in the house. Trying to see where it picked up from. Glittery Marshmallow says, I don't know how long I will make it, but come to the show, show some love, smash a like. I gotta get some sleep. Hey, I get you, man. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you greatly. And then, okay, so we're at the beginning. All right, so we have this. We have Melissa. Thank you, Melissa, for being here. Appreciate you. See, I got crypto I don't even know about. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Tell you, man, I have crypto in wallets that I haven't even checked. This bear market, I was going to check. And even though we're not like super crazy bullish, I still haven't checked, so we'll see. Let's see here, going down the list, just catching up with everybody here. Okay, Joe, come with it, with the vibes. There we go. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, I agree. See, good vibes always. Oh yeah, definitely. Always. We got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you guys being here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course, always thank you for smashing the like. Right now on the hourly, we have Trump up. We just had a token release. Really? Literally yesterday. Today's the 19th. It was on the 18th. What's going on? I'm still in profit, or the group is still in profit. We're still in profit. Oh no, we just got into a negative. We were in profit the whole time. And then I don't remember if we took profit on this one or not, but right now we're in the negative. Barely. It just flipped literally within the past maybe hour. We're still good on our short on Jasmine, which is good. We're good on our long on a few coins. And earlier today we were doing 1,000 Floki, and I saw it. I said, man, I like it. I'm in. So we're up 20. Well, depending on your amount of leverage, but we're up okay on that. So we have Hex, it's up, Jupiter's up, Hype, you know, nothing too crazy. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily, Trump up 11%. Get out of here, man. Just wrecking people. Come on, let's go. You know, we have Hex, double digits, Core, double digits, Tau, 7%. Nothing too crazy. All right. Let's look at the liquidation heat map really quick. Let's go and refresh this. We're looking at the 24-hour time frame. On the 24-hour time frame, we do see some levels right above us. Not too much though, 18 million. It's nothing. And then some up here, 18 million. So there's really nothing on the 24-hour time frame above us, and below us 9 million. This is nothing. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. See if we can get a little bit more information. Nothing, boring. And this could be because the weekend, and it is Easter weekend, so probably people aren't trading. Normally we see this at 78 million, 30 million, barely 18. It's not exciting, not exciting. Now I just closed my short on Bitcoin, and I hope I don't regret it. I was in the negative. I don't even know, like 5%. But it's like, you know what? I don't want to get liquidated, and I'm doing the show right now, so I can't follow it. Let's go and look at Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin. I actually entered the short here, and it was doing nice. You know, coming down, coming up, coming down. Very nice. I needed it to break this level. If it broke this level within the next levels here, then we just work our way down. But it ended up, this is our pivot point, ended up coming up here, breaking this. I saw it as like, man, I'm going to see if we get rejected here. If we get rejected here, which I think we might, then we just come down. And it was more of a panic close than anything else, because like, oh crap, I gotta go live. And I just closed it. What would have been better, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, is just having a stop loss a little bit here. My liquidation, nope. My liquidation was really close. Liquidation was right here. So I'm happy I closed where I did, even though I didn't see where this level was at. I mean, I kind of did because I have it on my exchange. But Joe, that's a long story. I know. But I did close out my shorts, and I'm hoping to reopen it if it breaks this level. Well, if it breaks this level, since it's so close. So, oh well. You win some, you lose some. And I hate losing. Man, do I hate losing, but it's part of the game. And you just got to take it. And I'd rather lose right now than, you know, get my stop loss hit here or even liquidated. But the part that I really don't like is when it does roll over and then it breaks and it just dumps like this. Like, oh man, I was in the trade. But if I wasn't doing the live, I'd be watching it. Really close. All right, moving on. Let's see here. We are on the 1 hour time frame. This was our thought process here. I did update my group, and I said more than likely these are the possible areas of a bounce: 84.0 or 84.087, 83.576, and 83.104. These all three areas right here are what I'm looking for a possible reversal or at least a bounce, and then hopefully making a lower high for my short to play out. But like I said, I just closed it. Meh, meh. Oh well. I was really looking for this to break, man, because I saw it, and what you want to see a pivot, and then now it's coming over, and this needed to break, then do a lower high, then break the bottom, come over here to this. Now it's like, okay, it might bounce, and then let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is what I was looking at. It came down, and it came up to create a pivot, came down. I was looking for it to break this level. If so, great. Then potentially bounce here, then do a lower high, and then potentially continue on. So this would have been very nice. This would have continued the thought process of, great, let's go short. But if we would have bounced here and broke this level, now I'm like, oh crap. You know, are we gonna come up to do another lower high, or decision point, are we gonna come up and do this? So here, when this happened, I'm watching, it's like, oh, come on. I needed to roll over here, but it's already too late. I already got a coin, but I need to roll over, potentially do something like this, like this, like this. If I wanted to, and if I'm looking at it, I can enter the trade here, because overall it's bearish, but it can still go up in a bearish move. All right. Let's see here. Who's here, guys? Who is here? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Who is here? I did see All Set just put something on here, so let's see if it comes up. See how long it takes for it to come up. Is it seriously 3 minutes behind? That's not gonna work. All Set says looks like a nice short from this high. Yeah, I agree. Wow, it's gonna take 3 minutes for it to load in this part right here, where I can actually click on it. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Anyway, so that's what I'm looking at right here. Any coins y'all want to do, guys? Any coins you want to do? Wow, that's gonna bother the heck out of me. Can I? I don't know if I can refresh this. I think there's a refresh button. Yeah, it's gonna bother the heck out of me. All right, I just won't be able to pull up the stuff on the screen. I'll be able to see it, just won't be able to pull it up. All right, let's see here. That's frustrating. Oh, we got so many. I didn't even see it. Okay, here we go. Now they're starting to come through. Let's see here. Let me do this. Here. Ansel says I'm behind a few seconds. Not a problem, my friend. Not a problem. So let me go down. Oh man, y'all are already doing coins. So when it's very squished, I can't really read it. Joe, you're just making excuses. Giving you reasons, guys. All right, here we go. Saying Chris and I say hi. Thank you, Floki. Appreciate you. Okay. Al says, I just got home. Nice to see you live. Very good. We're going to do your coins, guys. We're going to do thought process. And Bitcoin. All right, Bitcoin. So I only lost 1/5 by closing right now of my amount that I was willing to lose. So that's good. So always look at the positive. I only lost 1/5 of what I was, that hurt. So that's good. All right, let's see here. So sushi, core, render. Now, of course, if we have other ones, those other ones will go in front of this list, just to make it fair. See here, that's bad. I did that, and let's just say OM. Here, trying to decide if I should play Diablo. I don't think I've ever played that game. I don't play a lot of games. I bought a really nice system. What happened to it? Do I still have it? Did I give it away? Oh, I gave it away. Long story. Don't want to hear it. See here. Yep, sometimes you gotta take the licks. You got to. Close the trade, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so I did. I closed it. I closed it just before the show. Just before the show. Because I like looking at them. Well, not like staring at it, but you know, whenever I want, I can just glance over. It's like, okay, it's doing good, or oh, it's breaking this level. But once this happened, I saw it, was like, oh, hopefully it rolls over. And I was like, you know what, let me do a stream. And now it's like, nope, let me just close it. But the part that I really don't like is when it goes the way you thought it was gonna go after you close. It's like, ah, come on. Or if you get stopped out with like 1/100 of a cent and it goes like, really? You come and take my $1 early? Let's see here. We got Who's Monkey says, I jumped into I know how to say this one. Ergo. Then it pumped yesterday, got greedy, and long story short, I got stopped out and lost $250. Lesson learned. So, and here's the part too. Like, all of this is a learning lesson. All of this is a learning lesson. And we never know what's going to happen. And I always call it the woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's say, for example, we're thinking about, shorting here. And we're thinking about shorting here, and we short, we get stopped out. It's like, dang it. Then it rolls over and it breaks this level, and we're thinking about shorting again, and you're like, well, I don't know. And then it comes in, it breaks this level. It's like, man, I really want to short. And then you short here, and it starts coming down, and then it reverses. Well, it's starting to possibly reverse. We don't know. And then it breaks this level, and you're like, oh man, should I close it? Last time this exact thing happened, it rolled over. It did a bull trap. It rolled over, and then it gave like really good gains. But I panicked and I sold here, or my stop loss got hit. I'm just gonna stay in, and then poof, you get liquidated, or your stop gets hit. Because we never know what's gonna happen until after the fact. We never know. And this is the part that's really hard. Like when you're holding coins, do you hold it to where you just get a little bit of percentage, or do you hold it to where you make $1 million? There's a lot of times you're like, man, if I would just held, but nobody knows until after the fact. That's a lot of money. For me anyway, that's a lot of money. I see here, OJ says 1. Wait for it. OJ with the jokes. OJ with the jokes. Thank you guys for smashing the like. That's really no joke, doing the like, talking in the chat. By doing that, it helps show that the algorithm that there's, engagement. Same thing when you watch any of my videos, definitely smash the like, comment, all that fun stuff. See here, Ansel, let's see, thank you. Floki's Angel. Okay. Here, okay, we did those, okay. We wrote those down. All right, very good. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? And we'll get those to those. All right, so right now, it looks like it might roll over, but for me, I don't like entering here. Because what could happen, yes, it could roll over and then come up and then come down, do this, what we just mentioned here. Or because maybe there's hype right now, or the Asian market's saying, you know what, let's pump it. It comes down and then whoop, goes to the moon. So for me personally, I don't like buying tops and I don't like buying bottoms. I like personally, especially right now, since there's so much chop and then we don't know when it's going to go or not. I like buying when it breaks levels. When it breaks a level, then I can go. Like if this high wasn't so close to the break of this, say the high was up here, I would have gone long. I would have gone long to hopefully get here. But since I have this right here, I don't want to go long. I want to see for it roll over for my short. All right. Bitcoin pretty much gets beat up all the time. We look at Bitcoin. Let's go to this. This is on a 4-hour time frame. You can see here that if you are a pattern trader, I mean, if you adjust this to where, for me, pattern traders, it's very subjective, because I could draw a line here that touches only 2 spots and a line here to where I like go through a bunch of stuff and I can force it to be a bull pennant. And then now I have the bias of it coming up here. I could also say, well, it might have been a head and shoulders, shoulder, head, and then possible shoulder, but this would have needed to come down here to cross this level and then come down, but it didn't. Right now it broke that level, and that's not what I wanted. Now it's here, so now we just gotta wait. We gotta wait and see. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's get started with your stuff. Okay, catch up with the chat. Oh wow, man, the chat's acting up today. It's kind of acting up. Let's see here. Let's go to the chat really quick. Hey, we got RS Miller in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you greatly. So Tau, okay, so we're gonna do Tau as well. Very good. See, when in the market would you start trade? When in the market would you start trading pairs? I don't understand that question, Dylan. And I know Dylan's just trying to help us out. When in the market, so if you can type that again, I'm sorry, Dylan. When in the market would you start trading pairs? I don't understand the question. I don't know if you're asking about like trading pairs, like BTC pair versus a USDT pair versus an ADA pair, or if, I don't know, I'm sorry. So here, can you check LTC coin on the weekly? Yes. LTC weekly. Okay. Did Bitcoin break out? Well, this little thing right here. So this is internal structure or micro structure or noise, like I like to call it. But no, it needs to break this level, 85,716. This is on the 4-hour time frame for us to potentially, start maybe going up. Then our next level, main level, is this one at 88,350. But right now it's the, I wouldn't get too happy about it. And I mean, it tried to break it, and we're still early in this 4-hour time frame. So here, am I on the 1 minute chart? No. Oh, y'all can't see it. Oh no, y'all can. So it's right up here. It tells you the time. And then I also have the watermark, but you really can't see it. This used to light up. You can't see it though. This used to light up. Can y'all see the date? Yeah, you can move this down. This used to light up a little bit more, but you can't even see where it's at, but it's right here. Let's see here. So we are on the 4-hour chart at the moment. Shorting at 85,420. Hey, there you go. 85,420. Oh, okay. So you caught it up here? Oh no, you didn't get there yet. Depending. And I think that's where my stop loss was at. Or my liquidation. 85. Oh no, 85,470, I think. Pump, baby, pump. Let's go. Yeah, I just want y'all making money. Let's see if it breaks resistance. So let's go. We got Caliphant in the house. What's up, Caliphant? Appreciate you for being here. 4 hour looks awful. It does. It really does. Like, even though we're having this pump, it still looks bad. And this right here is internal structure. This is the starting of the external structure. So this is the main pivot. This is just the noise. And right now it's trying to break through this noise to come up here for the main area. See here. We have Diaz in the house. What's up, Diaz? Appreciate you, man. What's up, everyone? What is going on? Okay. Uh-oh. Ours gonna say, be right back. My cat drank all my milk. That's funny. And it's funny, little one, he knows that the jug of milk, because he never asked for food, like people food. He's very good at that. He's never done it when he was a baby. He would actually sit next to me on the sofa, on the couch, and I, have a snack or whatever. And he would never meow at me or try to get the food or nothing like that. But whenever I have milk, and I rarely have milk, but whenever I have milk, he'll see the jug and he'll meow because he wants some milk. So then I'll go and I'll pour him a little bit of milk. They say it's not good to give them processed milk, which is the one that we buy. But he's okay with it. And I don't give him a lot. I give him a very little. And then I might do that for like 2 or 3 days whenever he asks for it. And then I don't do it for like a couple months. I don't buy milk too much. See here, Foes Monkey says, only buy in when you confirm the reversal and the RSI and depth chart shows momentum. Hey, there you go. There you go. Yeah, for me, I go in a lower time frame. So preferably the 5-minute time frame. And I look for a break of like this. So for me, it would need to do something like come down, then come up, get rejected here, come down, break this, then I enter. I'd enter there. If I was going to try to, because this is high risk, if I was going to try to get the top. And I've done that many times, and sometimes they play out and sometimes it will continue coming up. It's like, crap, got faked out. And then it does this again. Like, all right, let's try it. Let's go. That's what I did. See here, 2 hour looks great. I don't think so. 2 hour. How's it look great? Looks just like the 4 hour. We broke this level, or trying to. I mean, we have a low, a lower low, and then a higher low. To me, it doesn't look great. I mean, to you, maybe. See here, we may go higher, possible. See here, going down the list. See, what period of the market would you trade pairs? ETH, Bitcoin. Okay, there's a good question. So first, we have to understand, why is it ETH/BTC and not ETH/USDT? Well, whenever you're trading the pair Bitcoin, so let's go ahead and just kind of do this. Let's say you are trading Bitcoin/USDT. Why would you trade this versus trading something else, another pair? Let's say Bitcoin/ETH. Now, the reason this part right here is very important, because this is what you're actually trading with. And you want the USDT to outperform Bitcoin, or Bitcoin to go lower than USDT. Same thing here. It's like a versus, it's like a competition, it's a fight. Who is stronger, like arm wrestling or whatever. So here you're actually trading with ETH to that ETH will outperform Bitcoin. Or you can do, I know I should have done this elsewhere, ETH/Bitcoin. So what does this mean? This means you have Bitcoin that you're betting against, that it's going to outperform Ethereum. So let's say, and let me see if I can do this. I don't think I can do this, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I did. Very nice. Okay. So let's go ahead. So all I do is I hold down control and I click and I drag and I get all this, and then now I can go and move it up. So that's how you do that. All right. So now let's say that we want to trade ETH versus Bitcoin. Well, let's go with this one first. Let's go with this analogy. And we're going to get Sushi, Core, Render, Bonk, Tau, Litecoin on the weekly in just a moment. And of course, you can't see nothing. Okay. So whenever we're trading this, what we're looking for is we're looking for Bitcoin to come down against, what was this? Oh, against USDT. So when Bitcoin goes down, we gain USDT. When Bitcoin goes up, we lose USDT. This is our trading pair. This is what we're doing. Now, if we trade ETH versus Bitcoin, we have ETH that we're putting down for the trade. So if ETH outperforms Bitcoin, say Bitcoin comes down, we actually make more ETH. Now let's come over here, ETH versus Bitcoin. So whenever we're in a market to where the Bitcoin dominance is going up, what does that mean? That means more people are buying Bitcoin. They can still be buying alts, but more people are buying Bitcoin than the alts. So in this essence, we're challenging, Bitcoin's challenging Ethereum. So if Bitcoin outperforms ETH, let's say Bitcoin goes up and it continues going up, it's doing great. Ethereum goes up and it goes up a little bit more and it goes up. So it's still doing good, but Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum. Well, you're going to be winning more Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin is going up and ETH decides to roll over, well, then now your Bitcoin that you've been doing is going to do really well. So this is the trading pairs. Whenever you're trading a pair, you have to understand that this is what you have to trade with, and you could either win this or lose this. So the best time to trade any kind of Bitcoin pair is when we have the alts going up or down, really doesn't matter, but Bitcoin dominance going up. Now, granted, right now we have Bitcoin dominance, I'm sure it's going up. Let's go markets, Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance was going up. So when this happens, if you want to trade Bitcoin pairs, you could potentially make more Bitcoin when this is going up. When Bitcoin dominance comes down, then Bitcoin can still be going up, but the alts are outperforming Bitcoin as far as the dominance goes. So there's a lot of factors that come into play when you trade a pair other than USDT. For me personally, I've always just traded USDT because it is so much easier if I want to accumulate Bitcoin. Well, I trade this way. I get USDT, I buy Bitcoin with my USDT. Versus now I'm having to look at Bitcoin dominance. Not only that, but also what are the alts doing? What is Ethereum doing, or whatever pair I'm trading? To me, this adds an extra equation to the formula, which complicates it in my opinion. Now, granted, I may change this next season when, I started accumulating Bitcoin, and then I may trade Bitcoin pairs so that I could accumulate more Bitcoin. So hopefully that makes sense. Right now, I'm just doing this. Could we do this? Sure. And how do you do that? Well, you go over here, and whatever pair you want to trade, you put it with Bitcoin. So let's say you want to trade Cardano, and you just put Bitcoin, BTC. And let's see, Binance offers it, Coinbase offers it, Bitstamp, BitMEX, Kraken, KuCoin. We even have Bitcoin.us. We have MEXC. So let's go to MEXC. And if you don't have a MEXC account, definitely the link is in the description. It does not charge you anything extra. However, people in the US, they do need a special ID. If you're curious about that ID, reach out to me, trade_intuition, and I'll tell you about it. All right. So here, what is this telling us? What is this chart telling us? Now we're going to get to your coins, guys. We're going to get to your coins, but this is a really important question. What is this telling us? This is telling us Bitcoin versus Cardano is out. Bitcoin is out. I'm sorry. Cardano is outperforming Bitcoin right now. So whenever this goes down, I'm losing Bitcoin. Whenever this goes up, I'm winning Bitcoin. So if you do want to accumulate Bitcoin, it's whatever you want to accumulate. If you want to accumulate Bitcoin, you trade Bitcoin pairs. So hopefully that answered the question. I know it's very long-winded, but you have to understand the reason it's Bitcoin here as far as what's actually happening. All right. All right. Good stuff. Catch in with the chat. Okay, my milk never hurt a cat. My aunt called live till 24 years old. Wow. Okay. D says, I feel like cats really do have 9 lives. We have 2 of them over 20 and still healthy. Wow. I hope little one lives that long. I really don't want to see him hurting. Love the dude. He's a great guy. He doesn't like love. Every once in a while he does. He doesn't like it, but I think that's my fault. When he was a baby, like I'm always working. So he tried to, get love, and I'd love on him real quick, and I go back to work. So I was a bad cat lady. Bad cat. See, altcoins have been making some moves this week. Some not. And then when you get in, because now it's confirmed, now it reverses. It's like, come on, man. Farcoin did some big moves this past week. See, I hope we get a nice short squeeze right now. Here, on the list, trading pairs, breaks my brain. Yeah, so Foos Monkey, hopefully that explained trading pairs to you. I think I have a video on it. I don't remember. I know I had it on my other channel, but hopefully that explains trading. It's basically what you want to accumulate. But you just have to know that if ETH is doing well and Bitcoin is doing well, if ETH is doing better than Bitcoin, well, then you're losing. But if ETH is doing well and Bitcoin is doing better than ETH, now you're winning. So it's just another equation. It's just another variable to the equation. All right. So you're moving on. See, Arsman says, trade intuition. Can you move the message out of the way so we? Okay. Thank you. So yeah, let's go ahead and move this out. Get it? Nope. Thank you. You're the best. See here. Can't see it. Yeah, I know. I always forget. Sorry, guys. Did y'all? Well, this was just the explanation. I always forget. Sorry, guys. Yeah, when that happens, like spam the chat so you can just be like going fast, and then I'll like, what are we talking about? Spam the chat. See here. Yeah, I said so. It was just me. Yeah, so like I said, I actually had. I don't know if I have a video on this YouTube, but that's pretty much how it is when it comes to pairs. It's basically what are you trying to accumulate. I had to watch a video from my mentor explain this like literally 12 times. It was like a 12-minute video, and then finally it clicked. I was like, oh. So hopefully my 5-minute explanation made sense. Okay, going on the list. See, Joe, can you look at Mava? I've never heard of that one, but M-A-V-I-A. It looks like it might be ready to make another move. Awesome. I totally need that ID. I love the ID. And I thought I was gonna have to update MEXC because it expired, my ID expired. So I renewed the ID, and MEXC has yet to ask me for an updated ID. So next year or later on this year, I don't think I'll renew it. I'll just cancel it out, and then if they do ask me for it, well then I'll just do another one, then wait like 2 months or a month, however long it took to get it. See, I think I understand pairs a little bit better now. Thanks, Joe. You're welcome. Yeah, so basically it's whatever you're trying to accumulate, but just know that it has to outperform what you're going against. So this can go up and yours can go up, but you're still losing. And when I'm saying this, I'm saying like the ETH chart and the Bitcoin chart, not the ETH Bitcoin chart, but ETH is going up, Bitcoin is going up. But if ETH is going more and outperforming Bitcoin, then you're losing. Dylan says, was thinking if Bitcoin comes back 5%, alts, most of it will come back and would accumulate Bitcoin. Yep. Let me just read that again. Was thinking if Bitcoin comes back 5%, alts, most of the time come back more. Yeah. 10, 15% minimum. Maybe even 20%. So would accumulate Bitcoin in that way. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yeah, what you could do is just try it out. Try it out with like $10, $20, $50, you know, a Bitcoin, and see if it works for you. I've never done it, but this is what it is. No, I had this was like last season. I don't remember what the outcome was, but sometimes they would post Bitcoin pairs, so I would enter it. But all right, so we caught up with the chat. Very good. Let's get started, guys. Well, let's get started. So the first one we're going to do, and these are all going to be pretty much rapid fire. Sushi, USDT. Let's make sure that we're on Blowfin. If you don't have a Blowfin account, please sign up using my affiliate link. It does help support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps support the channel. So Sushi is looking pretty good. We're having this reversal. I would be very careful. And I would actually I would wait for levels to break, because we could come up and it looks great. Then Bitcoin does something, or this, you know, resistance holds, and then we come down something like this, where we come up, we come down about 50%. Then we come up, we do a lower high because now Bitcoin does something, and then we break this low. So this is the low that we do not want it to break. And I see this big little thing right there. So we don't want to break this level. So what I would do on this one is I would actually set an alert right about here at 0.6018. I'd set an alert right there. And I would just wait. I'd wait for the alert to go off. 4-hour candle must close above this level, 0.5899. If it does, we're good. If not, we have a strong chance of potentially continue coming down, because we've been doing that on the macro. That's all we've been doing on all these coins. Lower highs, lower lows. Hopefully this is the low. We don't know. This is the main level that we need to break in order to change the structure. So I'm always about changing market structure. So instead of it being a downtrend, now this is internal structure. This is noise. This is nothing. This is what we want to break. We break this, now potentially we're starting an uptrend, but we can go up and down, anywhere between these levels right here. Let me change the colors. So this is the actual structure, market structure. If it breaks this level, possible reversal of the trend. If we break this level down here, continuation of the trend. It can travel anywhere in here it wants, and it's still bearish overall because we're in this bearish trend. Lower highs, lower lows. Kelvin says, I follow someone who sold all their alts in December and put them into Bitcoin, and he won't buy back until the alts until Bitcoin dominance goes under 60. Right? That's a plan. That's a plan. Yeah, matter of fact, I think Piper, Army Piper, I think that's what he did with his Bitcoin, and I'm not sure if he did it with his alts too. I don't remember if I wasn't listening to him the whole month of December or the one time he said it, but I need to start listening more just so I can kind of see and then, you know, make sure my levels are you know, spot on or what have you. But if he said it more than once, I did not catch it. So, we'll see. I know a lot of people did that. Yeah, I didn't. Wish I did. But I was already so down because I had bought in March, April for long-term holds because I thought, hey, you know, like, let's go. Everything's different. This could be the bottom. And I'm down a whole bunch. So this one, I would set the alert 0.6018. First one says, I put 20% of mine into XRP and 10% into Bitcoin. Me too. I missed it too. He kind of nailed it. Yeah. So one thing that I would really like, especially for somebody who is very convicted of, you know, sell right now or whatever. Like if I was ever that convicted, I would make sure, guys, definitely. This is what I did. I sold all my Bitcoin because of X, Y, and Z. I spent 10 minutes on it to make sure everybody, and then I do a poll. Hey guys, did y'all sell? Because I sold. I want to know if y'all sold. To where it's like repetitive. It's like, oh no, I didn't sell yet. Nah, I'll do it this weekend. You know, whatever. But and these are the reasons why I sold. But I know he said it once. He probably said it more than once. Whenever I'm listening to him, I'm also doing like, I'm multitasking like 90% of the time. There's been very few times where I can actually watch him and only him, and there's no other distractions. It's very rare. I definitely didn't. Same. I'm holding out. Yeah. And I'd rather hold than sell. That's for me. All right. So that's sushi. Next, let's do towel. Now I know we're going out of order, but this is how we're doing it just because, you know, there's a long list. So for towel, this is our same information. We want to set the alert at 290.22. The daily candle must close above 269.05. If the candle does not close above the level we just mentioned, don't enter, in my opinion, not financial advice. And this is because we may continue this downtrend, but this has to be the daily. Very important, the daily. The reason I'm saying the daily is because all these wicks, these were candle body closes on a 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, but on the daily, they're wicks. These are all fake outs. So this is why we're doing the daily. That's very important. If you did not understand what I just mentioned in reference to why I did not say 4 hour or 1 hour, repeat that, rewind that section again, because that is vital. This tells me when I want to have the candle close above a certain level, and this is how I determine it, whether it's a 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes. It's these wicks. If I see wicks on a 4 hour, I know these are candle bodies. So this says the candle body closed above, and then fake this out. Candle body closed above, and fake this out. Candle body closed above, fake this out. Candle body closed above, fake this. Candle closed, but so what I want to do is I want to make sure that I hopefully don't get faked out again. So that's why I wait for a daily. Very important. All right. But I still have some. I'm in the green from 2020 bull run. Very nice. Very nice. On alts, way below they were, or no, yeah. Today's candle on towel, as in Saturday. Don't know what you mean. Oh, no. No, okay. So the alert has to go off first. So that is part of the rule. And I apologize. I didn't say that part. So whenever we're doing this, always wait for the alert to go off. Always. Whether it's a wick, a candle, whatever it is, the alert has to go off first. And then you look. And then, because why? Because let's say we do have a candle close right here. but your alert didn't go off, so you're not looking at it. Then you had another candle close right here. Your alert didn't go off, you're not looking at it. Then it comes down. Then it comes down. Then it goes back up. But you're not looking at it. You're not looking at it. You're not looking at it. Now your alert goes off and you look at it and you're like, okay, you know, we had a long wick here and a wick here, long wick here. So this is showing buying pressure. Nice. We have wicks up here. And then let's say this one, we have a long wick. We got alerted. Do I want to enter it? Not really. Because of this long wick. This is telling me selling pressure. Doesn't mean that it will go down. It just means that there's a higher likelihood that it might go down. So I wait for one more candle. And I reset my alert, or I just know that tomorrow I'm going to check it again. So the next day comes and I see that we're above it. And let's say we have a small wick down here, small wick up here, whatever. Okay, I went to the trade. I went to the trade now. So that's what that means. CC, sorry, it's still Friday here. Yeah. So each whenever the candle closes, and I have mine to UTC time. It changes to London. I don't know why, but I normally have mine to UTC where there's no plus or minus. I'm not sure why it has it on London, but I just put it on UTC, and this gives the countdown to the hours for universal time. That's what I do. Let's see here. What else? Let's see what I'm asking. Are you referring to the day to close for Saturday on top? Yeah. Okay. So we answered that question. UTC time. You come down here and you can't see it, but it is right here. So you click on this UTC, and then you just change the time to UTC. This is universal time, and then what you'll do is you'll wait for this candle, this time to go to 0. And you want to make sure, always have your countdown to bar close on your screen. See here, UTC is London plus 0. Yeah, any UTC. But as long as it doesn't have a number after it, like plus 3 or 4 or whatever, I just use UTC. So you go over here to the settings, then you go to canvas, the canvas, lines, go to lines, scales and lines, and it's right here, countdown to bar close. This is vital. This is one of my most important indicators right here, countdown to bar close. Then after that, you can save the template, save as, whatever you want, and then say okay. All right, so that is that one. Very good. So we did Tao, we did sushi. Now let's do core. Core. If you have any questions, guys, please ask away. Woo, dog it. Core is taking off. Did we miss it? Sure did. We sure did miss it. Are we gonna jump in it right now? Nope. But Joe, it's going to the moon. Oh, for the people who bought in here, great. If it retraces and comes up, then we can possibly enter. Right now, we're not. We don't chase. Okay, very nice level down here. Okay. See here. Yeah, you don't have a countdown on yours. Yeah, so I just showed you how. So you go over here to settings, you go to scale and lines, and you go countdown to bar close. And if you don't have it on yours for whatever reason, then maybe uninstall and reinstall TradingView if you're using the desktop version. Possible, but it should be here. Now, if you are on an exchange, that's important because I'm showing TradingView. If you're on an exchange, that's different. Their settings may be different. So this is on TradingView, not on an exchange. Because I had that problem too. On the exchange, I couldn't find the countdown to bar close. And then when I did, I would click on it and it still wouldn't show it. So just give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Arizona says, Joe, I found it. You can stop talking slow. Got it. Let's see here. So right now, I do like this level as well. Okay. Okay. So I do like this level as well. Mark out another level. Snap in place. Okay. Here's another level. All right. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. See what we got. Price went up. Retrace right to the 0.5, which is good. Go to the daily again. Okay. So what we're doing is we're trying to nail the entry, and that's why we're doing it from here. Let's go 4 hour. You always go to the lowest point, and this is where we would have seen it for this run up as it's coming down. Possible the lowest we want to see it go to, or the minimum is the 38% mark. We would love to see it go to 0.5 and maybe into the golden pocket, but not below the 618 because that's our danger zone. It may continue rolling over, pull back a little bit, and then just shot up. I don't know what the market cap is on this. I'll say that again. I do not know what the market cap is on this, but it moved 16%. Now it didn't move 16% in 3 minutes. It's taking almost 8-10 hours. So I mean, this is good. Would I chase it? Not really. Why? Comes up, comes down. Comes up, comes down. But here we are going up though. But here we didn't. It went up, sideways, 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 broke this level, boop, took 100% of it back. Same thing here. This looks almost identical to what we're seeing up here, kind of, just on a smaller time frame or smaller scale. We broke the level, came up, retraced, coming up, lower high, broke the level, boom, took about 78% back. So now looking at this, to me, it just moved too much. Now, if this was 4%, sure, I jump in. But it's 16 already. How much more can it go? It can go to 38. It can go to 50, depending on the market cap, because I don't know what it is. See here, but it doesn't work. So the question is, are you on Trading View or are you on an exchange? That's the question. Let's see here. We do have a range. What is the percentage of this range? Is it 2% or 22%? 10%. That's a big range. And we're right at resistance too. Let's zoom in. Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a good spot. So I do candle body closes. So we're right at resistance. And for me personally, I do think that now would be a great time for it to retrace. And then when if it retraces from here to here, I would like to see it pull back at least a minimum to here, 0.6320, before potentially, I think it's a smaller market cap, but I'm looking at these candles. Do I think it's going to break it the first time? Sure, why not? And then maybe come back down here. Come up. So this is the minimum we want to see go to, 38%. I would like to see this at least to the 0.5, maybe even maybe into the golden pocket. And then this is our decision point right here. Is it going to go lower? Pull back. So listen. See here, 50% pullback and bounce back. Possible. Yeah, so for me, I wouldn't enter right now. I'd wait. I'd wait for it to pull back. Now, there are times, again, depending on the market cap, I don't know what it is, but depending on the market cap, where it could continue going another 30-40%. Like some of these coins, they can just take off. But for the most part, you know, once they make a move, they retrace. And if they don't, I wouldn't get into it because you never know when it's going to retrace. It has to. It can go up, all, you know, only. But that's what I would do. I'd wait on this one. Wait for the pullback. So more than likely 12 hours, maybe 24 hours, see where it's at. If it's in here, great. If it came down and broke a level, then we wait for it to break the next key levels. So that is core. Let's look at Litecoin on the weekly. Litecoin on the weekly. I don't know if I'll be able to see it on this. Yes, I will. Nope. Let's go to Litecoin and we'll do Binance. And we'll just do regular so we can see a lot of history. And that's one thing you want to do. Like if you're looking at these long term, you want to see all the history. All right, so Litecoin on the weekly. I'm not sure if you wanted me to look at indicators or anything like that, but for this, you know, this is our low. This level is getting respected quite a bit. Kind of body, almost the wick perfectly. No, not really. So kind of bodies, both of them there. This barely. Kind of bodies perfect. Kind of bodies perfect. Wick perfect. Wick perfect. Almost the wick. Wick perfect. Almost the wick. So this is a strong level. Right now it's slightly underneath it. I was gonna go on lower time frames to kind of see what we're doing, but this one it just dumped. And for us to enter this trade for a long-term hold anyway, I would like to see it break above this level if we're looking long-term. But what is that, like 50%, 80%, 2000, only 27%? Okay. So what I would like to do, if you're looking at this for a long-term hold, one, a safer entry is just to basically set an alert right here at 106. You call it just 106. And I'll actually set one too. And if this is just an investment to where you're going to dollar cost average, long-term investment, could you buy now? Sure, why not? Can't go wrong. Not financial advice. You know, I would enter, if I was doing this a long-term investment and I was doing like $100 a month, I would enter now. Why not? I'd enter now. Could it go lower? Sure. So it depends on you. It really depends on you. Now, let's say the market is not doing great, and it's not. So let's say I'm not going to enter right now. I'm going to wait. If it goes up, great. Hits this. Okay, I know that more than likely if it comes down, here is my my reversal, or possibly into this range right here. And then I can just double down if I do see it starting to bounce up, or let's say I get paid on a Friday and I see that it's coming down. I'll wait like a day or two, then I'll see it coming up. Okay, now I'm starting to put in my money because now it showed me that it's not coming down. But what I would do is from here, shoot, because you know people have stop losses right here underneath this. So what I would do is I would actually put an entry 40% lower, 40% lower at 46.06. This is where I would do my lower entry. And I will do this just for simplicity's sake. This is where I would have a lower bid. So let's do LB, even though I won't remember what that means. Never mind. I would just do that. I have a lower bid right here. If it hits, great. If it doesn't hit and this alert goes off, well, then now I can buy here, because now more than likely what's happening is it's doing this. More than likely. And if it does come down here, hopefully it does this and then goes up. So that this is potentially the bottom. See, Melissa says, I can't believe how cheap things are again. Yeah, I know. I know it. I know it. All right, so that was Litecoin on the weekly. Now let's do render. Aris Miller says, actually, and no money to DCAN. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all out too. Haven't bought eggs. I can't see myself. Like, I mean, I was buying eggs like there was no tomorrow. You know, 3 dozen, $9 each. Man, I felt like, you know, I was literally carrying gold. I eat a lot of eggs, but I haven't had eggs in like 3 weeks. You know what? I'm gonna cut back on the eggs. Do love eggs. So. See, render. Let's do this again. Here we go. Okay, let's go daily. Ooh, render looks nice. Render looks almost ready too. So we have this. The only thing that worries me is that we have a level right above it, like that, and then another level right above that. I don't like when it's like this, when it's level. I don't like that. Because as soon as you break this level, you're under this level. As soon as you break this level, you're under this level. So what does the price range tell us between the where it's at now? Is it 30% or yeah, 30%? For me personally, I'm gonna set my alert right here. Set alert. I'm actually gonna set it to. Now, could we enter this trade because it's a double bottom when it breaks this? Sure. It's just difficult because price could potentially do this. And then something happens to Bitcoin and bloop, we break this level, we attack this, and then go lower. Or it could do this and then here up. This is a much safer entry. Granted, we're losing 30%, but we're also, what would I risk? Let's say we entered here and 20%. It's tough. It's too much. Now, granted, when I enter, I'm only going half in, and then I add to my entry when it breaks the level. Let's see here. What does it say? Same boat. $9 a dozen today. Yeah. I went to the grocery store. When was it? Last week? 2 weeks ago? And they were, I think, like $8. I was like, oh, let me stock up. I said, no, I'll save myself some money, not get eggs. No eggs. I have $100 sitting in USD. Hey, there you go. Let's go. You are ready. You are ready to rock and roll. See here. But as soon as I buy something, it goes down more. Yeah. I feel you, man. And that's the thing too. Like right here, we're looking at this. It comes up. The market starts looking good. Awesome. We're doing great. We're doing great. Then Bitcoin acts up. Then it comes down. It's like, are you kidding me, man? Like, are you freaking kidding me right now? So, I mean, in my opinion, it's best to have a short 2x leverage and your stop loss way up here. But granted, you don't want to hit that stop loss because it's too far away. It's just crazy. Yep. If Bitcoin goes down, render goes up. Really? So that's what I see on this. I would definitely have an alert here. It's risky. If this wasn't here, then we could probably enter. But since this is right here, if we do this, and then just come down, or fake us out, come up, and then now get rejected. So if we didn't have this, if we had a low right here, perfect, let's go for it. But it's just way too risky for me. It looks good though. You know, kudos to you for finding this one. It looks good. It's just too risky. Now, if the price came down to here and then did this and then did this, I would like to enter it for a long, because what it's doing is pulling back over 50% into the 618, almost, well, passing the 618 really, but I don't want it to pass the 618. I want it to go to the 618. So we'll adjust this. Golden pocket 618, wherever it bounces off of, it comes up, gets rejected, comes down, then breaks that level. That's where I want to enter. And then what'll end up happening, now it'll come up here, potentially a triple bottom, come down, and then fight. Maybe. We'll see. Diaz says, good stuff. Tia, gotta crash. Have a good night. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. If you haven't done so already, definitely smash the like. Watch the videos that I have on YouTube. They really do help out. All right. Thank you, man. So we did render as well. Let's do, let's 25. Okay, good. Now it's loading up. So that was rendered. Now let's do MAVIA. Blowfin. Awesome. Hero of Mavia. All right. So how did this happen? So put a 1 in the chat if you know how this happened. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't know how this happened. Put a 1 in the chat if you know how this happened. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't know. So put a 1 in the chat if you know what happened. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what happened. Here, your smiley face. And you have glasses. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. I have glasses. I'm a nerd too. And then this is bad hair day. Crazy hair. And you're a man. And you're crying a little bit. Right. Put a 1 in the chat. Oh no, it was a 0. I'm sorry, man. I'm messing it all up. It's either a 2 or a 0 or a 20, whatever you want to do. So a 1 if you know how it happened, a 0 if you don't. So I'll let that load up for a few seconds. Nerds, nerd. Let's see who's a nerd. We got Flu's Monkey is a nerd. Nerd. See here, Rush says he doesn't know how this happens. Who else is a nerd? Oh, this thing's gonna take a long time for it to catch up. Let's see here. Oh no, we're caught up. Flu's Monkey says no takers or makers between those levels. 100%. Super nerd. Very true. So when this is why it's very important to understand order books. Very important. And thank you, Fuse Monkey, for that. Appreciate you, man, for letting us know. But this is why it's so important to understand order books. And this is why it's super important to understand when you're looking at coins that have a very low market cap and very low volume. Sometimes what you'll do is, let's say you want to buy, you like this coin, somebody talked about it, you want to buy $100 worth. Now, here, somebody is selling, and you're right at the bottom. You're like, man, I got the bottom. It's going to be the best thing. Somebody's selling the equivalent to $50 at this level. Then nobody else is selling. You know, you have a few. You have maybe like $50 worth here. You have $1 here, $20 here, $10 here, $4 here, $3 here, and then for your whole 100. It's set up here where this is, let's say, $35. But all these $1, $2, because they're selling very little. They're selling very little. So then you go and well, there wouldn't be $1 here. So there would be, nobody's selling right here. Nobody's selling right here. Let me rephrase that, because that's how the gap happens. There's nobody selling right here, but the next person who's selling is way over here. 50. Joe, just do 50. So the next person who's selling is way over here. So in order for you to buy your 100, and that's why it's important to understand order books, you put the $100 in, you don't know what's going on, you put market, and you buy this, and you buy this. So I do believe that's how your gap is done. Right there. See here, Road Dog says 0. Road Dog, you know Road Dog. And this is why it's very important. Like if you see a coin that has no volume, that's people buying and selling, you can't, like, let's say you put $100 here. Let's say we're here now, and you put your $100, but the person here is only selling $20 worth. So your order is partially filled, and it's a limit order, and the price goes up and up and down and up and up, and you're missing. It's like, why isn't my order not getting filled? It's because there wasn't enough volume. There wasn't enough people selling at that price. The only amount that you were able to get was $20. So if you want to buy a lot of it, they do market, which I do not recommend, because now you're buying, you don't want to pay this ridiculous price. You want it down here. So what you could do is buy $20 here, and then set another $20 order here and another $20 order. So it came down and it hit great. And if it doesn't, if it goes like this, well, then you put whatever you can afford, or whatever you don't want to move the coin. These low market cap coins, because of the low volume, you can move the coin. Now, granted, you can't move with $100. Well, some of it you can. If the market cap is that low, you can. Arts Miller says, Road Dog in the house. Loved your show last time. Yeah. Road Dog absolutely kills it. At the very beginning of the show, I always put the put his info in the streams. So it's probably like one of the first chats I did. Somewhere. Oh, right here. It's a pin message. So definitely check out my buddy. If you're not subscribed to him, definitely subscribe. He also has music too. Love his music. And you can listen to it anywhere. Spotify, Amazon Music, everywhere. And all you do is, I actually have it here, so I'll put it here. It's Road Dog Crypto Topic. And the YouTube actually creates this site for him. And same thing with me. You know, you can search Trade Intuition Topic, and he has 82 songs. Amazing. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to him. Let's see if we can get these numbers up. I'm gonna put this in the chat as well. And there's country songs, there's rock songs, there's songs that teach you how to trade, there's songs that are just funny. So put that in the chat too. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and the list. All right, so we did, oh yeah, Somalia. Let us go to not futures. Let's just do the other one. MAVIA. Might see the same thing too. I'll see. Daily. Okay, I'm gonna reset the chart. There we go. Okay. Now, this goes for everybody. Let's say you're way over here and you're super squished. So what you can do is come over here to the double arrows. If you double click, it resets your chart. It makes it, you know, to where it fits here, to where you're not, you know, doing this number. Or you could, instead of double clicking here when your double arrows come out, you can just right click, reset chart view, and it makes it like that. Now, if you are, let's say, way over here, and you're doing stuff way over here, and you want to get to the beginning, instead of going all the way like this, you come down here to the double arrows coming out, you double click, voila. I was asking for this for months, if not maybe like a year, when TradingView updated their system and the double arrows weren't down here anymore. I was asking for about a year and nobody knew. And then one day I saw, who did I see? Alex O, no, not Alex O. OC guy. I saw OC guy on one of his streams. He didn't say what he did, but I just saw that he was way over here. He came down, and then I saw that he was over here. Like, how the heck did that happen? So I rewound it, and I was like, let me double click. Sure enough, boom, done. All right. So we're looking at this. Let's look at the daily time frame. That's what's going on. Huge dump. Ouch. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Is there any hope? Does not look like there's any hope. Now, could you put $10, $20, $100 into this and be a millionaire? Sure, why not? It's crypto. Would I? Nope. Would I put $20? Not really. Do I think it's going to do well? I don't know what it is. It could be a game. I'm guessing it's a game. I don't know if it has a project. I don't know anything about this, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. I know it's a very small market cap coin just by the base of these candles. One thing that I do not like, and I mention this all the time, I don't like blocks. This is a block. This is a block. I don't like blocks. I like down, up, down, up, down. I like market structure. That's what I like. I do not like this. To me, this is boring. I don't like blocks. Now, granted, there are ups and downs, but it's just all noise. All these are blocks. I don't like it. I want to see this, but more. Yo, that's accumulation. I consider them blocks. Like this right here is a block. It didn't do anything. So let's come over here. Double arrows come out. Let's delete all our drawings. All right. So in the 1-hour time frame, would I into this coin? No, definitely not. If I had $5, sure, maybe I'd. No, I tell you, I go to the convenience store, buy a scratch off. But if you wanted to enter this coin, what I would do is, and these coins can move very fast, either up or down. So just to let you know, I can't do it on a daily. I would recommend a daily, but there's no structure on the daily. On the 4-hour, there's really no structure either. On the 1-hour, we can start seeing ups and downs. So, oh man, what is this, like 40%? Ooh, 7, that's nothing. Okay, that's gonna be like 40%. Okay, looking better. So the first sign of a possible change of structure of an uptrend is at 0.2053. How do I know that? Because we have our first major pivot. It's very minor, but it's the only one we got. It's the only one we got. So it can travel anywhere in here and still be in a downtrend. Once it breaks this level, now we might possibly start an uptrend. Then the next level that I would need it to break is somewhere up here. Next level I would need to break is 0.2653 in order for me to continue the thought process of a trend change. This is much better because now more than likely what we see is something like this: up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You know, doing something like that. And now it's building structure. It's breaking levels to the upside, breaking highs. So this is good. Let's see here. Foz Money. I don't know if it's Foos Monkey or Foz Monkey or Foes Monkey. So if I mispronounce it, you get it. Let's see here. I don't know what it is. It's probably the biggest signal to reject a trade. What are you talking about? I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. So Foos Monkey is basically saying, do your research. Know what the coin's about. Now, granted, at first when I was, oh, and wait, Foos Monkey, you get this. Yeah. It's is Mama a game coin? So let's look at it together. So how do we do this? We come over here to the coinmarketcap.com and we type in the name see here. MAVIA. So Heroes of Mavia. It's a 15.8 million market cap. Super, super tiny. It can actually move very fast, up or down. Next thing I like to do is go to all. When was it created? It was created pretty much in the height of 2024 when we had it for like a month, maybe two. And then it just came down. So this is expected, you know, whatever. Where is it available? So next thing I look at, Aerodrome Finance. Nice. It's available to people that aren't, you know, crypto savvy type kind of thing. It's on an app, pretty much. KuCoin, nice. Crypto.com, very nice, very easy for the newcomers to get into this coin, because when it pumps 20-30%, guess what the newcomers are going to do? They're going to buy that token. Why? Because it pumped. And I don't know about you, that's what I did. So they're going to buy it. So that's good. What else do we see? We see here market cap 15.78 million. Okay. Max supply. Total supply. The max supply is more than total supply. Okay. Let's see here. Go to show all. NFTs, boring. Boring. Gaming. Hasn't really taken off. Boring and boring. Now you may say, oh, it's on the base ecosystem. Yeah, there are a lot of coins on that. Let's see here. Let's go to their website. Let's judge their website. Okay, well, automatically wants to connect to my Phantom wallet. Animation, dark screen, +1. Very cool animation. Okay, a 2-year or a 7-year-old didn't create this. I like it. A lot of fighting. Hey, I think I've seen this one before, and I liked it. Command your army to victory. Build your base, grow your army, and earn Ruby to conquering enemy bases throughout Mavia. Cool. It tells you what it is. It's a game. Tells you the objective. They have a Discord and the token. Got it. Nice fonts. Get the game. Download the game. Trade. Okay. Get Mavia tokens. Build the battle. Victory. Okay. So the Mavia ecosystem provides a full suite of tools that make for a uniquely immersive experience. You want that? Okay, I like it. Looks good. Let's see, DAO governance. Okay, legendary marketplace. Okay, provides a truly legendary platform for trading NFTs, boring, with real-time stats. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these NFTs give you special things, and I'm assuming real-time stats, as I said it. Let's see here. Got the Ruby Exchange. Okay. Creator program. Studios, our partners plan to support and develop Mavia for many years to come. Why would you say that? Plan to support for many years to come. To me, that creates doubt. Even though they're saying that they plan to support it, why would you say that? It's like being married and saying, you know, like, we plan to be together till death do us part. Like, what do you mean? You have doubts we're not going to be together? Like, why do you have to plan it? It's you know what I mean? All right, moving on. That is why our tokenomics are vested up to 6 years. Okay, that's nice for the team and advisors. So this right here is showing the confidence of the team and advisors. They're not dumping on you in 1 year. And similar investing or pre-sale. Okay, I like it. That gives me confidence. Referral program. Bring your crew to the metaverse and earn exclusive NFTs. Refer your friends. And when they join and complete their first mission, you both receive limited edition NFTs. I like it. This is a great way to introduce people to the game. So this is good. See, development, game studios, great graphics. The graphics look amazing. But this is just the intro. This is the actual game. And I mean, it's okay. Oh, I don't know, right here. That's the actual game. And it's okay. I mean, there's been computer games that I've seen like this. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Now, let's go to their X. I know we're kind of doing a deep dive on this guy. Sorry. But this is how you do a deep dive. This is how you figure out what is what. Now, granted, they've only been around since last year. They have 420,000 followers. That's huge. Oh, and Trade Intuition's live. Make sure to watch. So that's huge. Ryan, this dude, I don't really like him too much. Just because he shills stuff, but he's following them. Let's see here. So they're updating April 17th. Okay. Nice likes and everything. The 16th, they did another one. Ruby 2 is coming. Has potential the 15th, 13th. So they're posting and they have an updated roadmap. So they're doing things. I like it. Nice likes and everything else. Lots of views. Okay. Is this this is not Crypto Journey, is it? He looks way different from what I remember. I haven't seen him in like 4 years. Journey TV. Is that Crypto Journey? Doesn't sound like him. Because I think Journey, he would always talk with a question. So this is Heroes of Marnia. Oh, no, this is Heroes of Marnia. It's a gaming crypto that needs to be on your radar. No, on your radar. On your radar? In 2025? He would talk like that. I can't even talk in question marks. But that was, from what I remember, of Crypto Journey. Good dude. He had a lot of great alpha. I don't know. I haven't seen him in, I haven't looked for him though. Anyway. All right. So that is how you do information. That's how you look up information. Pause all. Yes. Get out of here. Okay. So now knowing all that information, I like it based off of the fundamental analysis that we touched on. I'd still wait. Too dangerous. Too low of a market cap. Now, could I take a leap of faith and buy right now? Sure. And just know that I would have a lower bid of about 70% because of the low market cap, 15 million. I'd have a lower entry, 70%. I'm gonna do Alt J. And then I'll also do another one. Let's just say 50% Alt J. So I would have a lower entry at 0.0867. Also 0.0530. Just in case it dumps. If it dumps, boom, I have a great entry. And if it dumps even harder, well, then I just buy more. But if it does come up, what I want to do is I want to have my alert set here. I want to have my alert set at 0.2872. And now I don't have to worry about any of this movement. But Joe, you're missing out on a potential 50%. Yeah. But it could always roll over some more. We thought it was going to do well when it broke this level. Shot up to the moon. To the freaking moon. 100%. Not too bad. Then it came down. Then when it broke this level, it's like, oh crap, we gotta sell. And then it never did a high after that. And this is on the 1 hour time frame. So what we need to do in order to go long is break this high. We didn't break it, we didn't break it, we didn't break it. Fine. When we break this high, we'll go long. Didn't break it, didn't break it, didn't break it, and then dump city. fine when we break this high. So that's how that works. Hopefully all that made sense. I gotta catch up on the chat. I've been talking a bunch. Let's see here. Actually, I like the chart, but I'm not buying it. Okay, we answered that question. Okay, thank you, Artist Miller, for that. Appreciate you. I didn't say that till the very end. See here, gaming. And yeah, we have actually looked at that one before a few months ago. And I like the animation. I like the website, everything. Makes me want to go play it, and I don't play games. Yeah. See here. Who's Monkey says, ask an AI about sentiment on a coin. It filters out the noise. This is crypto after all. Okay, Foos Monkey, you seem very, very smart. What prompt would I use to do that? And which one? Grok? So ask AI about the sentiment of a coin. So what would you just say, Grok, what is the sentiment of that Mavia token? Or how, like, what words would you use? What would be the prompt? Please let us know. See, I like to pretend I'm a shark on Shark Tank at that point. There you go. Good way, yeah. I used to love watching Shark Tank. Yeah, me too. There was some good things on there. See here, to me, that right there in the chart looks like the start of a cup and handle. Possible. Cup handle. About here. Possible. But I don't do patterns. I do support resistance levels, because patterns, they give me a bias that's going to do something. But until it does this, then I do this. For a cup and handle, I'll see the cup, I'll see the handle, I'll see the break of the handle, but I still have this resistance. So it could break out of the handle, but get rejected here and then come back down into your bull flag or your handle, and then continue down. That's why I don't trade patterns. Let's see here, going, but nice observation. See here. See here. What does it say? Is I always get that one confused with Myria, or however you pronounce it. I'm not holding coins like this one anymore. OM Mantra was another one. So Grok, what is the sentiment on? Okay, so just that? I would think it would be more. So Foos Monkey, you get a round of applause, man. You're helping us out, and we're all here. We're all learning. I would never say, oh, I know this and I know that, and like follow me, because no, man, I'm learning every day, and I'm learning from people who are watching and contributing. So I appreciate you, my man. I appreciate you greatly. Appreciate you greatly. So I'm actually going to screenshot this so I can save it. Save. And downloads. There we go. Save. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you for helping us out, brother. Thank you for helping us out. See here. It's tricky to gauge the sentiment surrounding without more context. Here's why. Okay. Cryptocurrencies typically have standard tickers, but it does not fit the pattern. Okay. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure, like, if I were to do that, I would have to definitely have more. So what I would do is well, let's do it together. We're already kind of just kicking back right now. Let's do this together. So let's go to X. Now, this is how I always start my thing. What just happened? So I go to Grok, and for Grok, I say, please, always say please help me with the prompt needed, and let me take this up. Please help me with the prompt needed for Grok 3. Please help me with the prompt needed for Grok 3 to provide fundamental, can't spell, to help to provide fundamental reasons to just do fundamental sentiment, fundamental and social sentiment, and social sentiment. I think I don't spell that right either. Okay. Please tell me what the prompt needed for Grok 3 to provide fundamental and social sentiment on a cryptocurrency coin. Please help me write a prompt needed, write fundamental and social sentiment on a cryptocurrency coin to include release date, market cap, and current exchanges the coin is offered on. That's it. All right, let's see here. Arsmona says, I did it wrong, LOL. Here's what it said: as market favorite sentiment persists, Grok price could skyrocket, seize the opportunity before it explodes. Now, gaining traction, holding, not working. Yeah, ticker symbols work best. You guys are nuts. All right, so this is the prompt. Provide a detailed analysis of, and then you put the name of the coin to include, boom. Please use the most recent, so all of this information. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So doing it without the quotes. Copy. And then, so let's put the altcoin in there. Go MAVIA. Include the following fundamental analysis, blah, blah, this and that, everything else, list exchanges, etc., etc. Please use the most. Okay, boom, let's go. 3, 2, 1, a bingo bango. Rock, do me right, do me right. So it's got fundamental analysis, release dates, February 6, 2024. Current market cap, 45 million. Key details, the purpose of it's a play to earn, technology, Ethereum, okay, ERC20, use case. It serves as an in-game currency for transactions, upgrade, staking. Okay, the team, project is developed by such and such. Okay, got it. Updates, partnerships, developments. Finance listing February, so that's probably why it skyrocketed. Boosting the price by 32%. Okay, talk about the leverage, listing, and airdrop. So they have airdrops, partnerships, Tribe Gaming, okay, game development, game. Wow, it's a lot of information. So that's what you do. Wow. So what you always want to do, you always want to ask the platform how to ask the question. That's what you always want to do. That's a lot of information right there. And these sources, notes. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually going to save it. It's going to be here. I'm going to save this. Any last? Oh wait, we have bonk to do. Any last questions, comments, concerns, issues? No more tokens though, because we're already towards the end. If we get a super chat, we'll continue on, but it's okay if we don't. Believe me, it's okay. Let's see here. This open office, open text, new, paste. So this is the prompt. I like it. Oh, what else did I want? I wanted something else on here too. No, I think that was it. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Good stuff. See here. Let the robots do the heavy lifting. Yeah. Nice. Grab the script of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So all you would have to do, I already erased it, is just ask the question like that. The way I asked it. You can rewind the video, but just ask the question on how to ask the question, and then it'll give you the script. But I will be posting this. I don't know if I'll post it. I can see in my group, but see, I would that script notepad so you can pull any point. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the script so that if I want to, I can do that again, and then maybe make some adjustments to it. Way cool, very nice. All right, very good, very good. So we'll give this about a minute or so, I guess. See if there's any questions. Man, it's already 2 o'clock. I'm doing 2-hour streams lately. I need to be doing 1-hour streams. Nobody's gonna watch a 2-hour. I just bought a terabyte SD card. A terabyte SD card for my tablet too, so I can be there. You go. Very nice. A terabyte. Good Lord. Very good. So let's look at one more time. Bitcoin. Ooh. Would I have been stopped out or liquidated rather? Would I have been liquidated? Group into a folder. Find the folder. Was it 700 or? Oh, I think it was 470. So I wouldn't have been liquidated. Not yet. But looks like it's going up. We'll see. Ours Miller says, question? Don't know what that means. So I can save the ChatGPT info. LOL. Yeah, so what you want to do is just ask that question the way I asked it. You just need to revert. Man, it's coming down. That'd be so horrible if it came all the way down. It's like, man, I took a loss. But it's only 1/5 of my of what I was gonna lose. Yeah, so just rerun the video and use the prompt that I did. Please help me with the prompt using Rock 3 or whatever version it is. And well, let's see. I'll put the prompt for the question in the chat. 1 second. Okay. So this is the prompt for the question. So it's please help me with the prompt needed for Grok 3, because it's Grok 3, to provide fundamental and social sentiment on a cryptocurrency coin to include release date, market cap, and current exchanges the coin is offered on. And then once you put that in there, then it'll give you the prompt. So when you see the prompt, you get it without the quotations, the beginning all the way towards the end where it finishes. Oh, this is, it'll give you this information, and then here's the end of, because this is more details asking for Grok. Please use the most recent data available, blah blah. So you would take off the quotation. Okay, going to the list so I can save all the ChatGPT info. Nope, screenshots. Dang, Bitcoin is more bullish, I know. Was it for me personally? Here, so I put that in there. This is the actual, you can see it because it goes out. What are you putting on a 1 terabyte SD card? Save so much that I probably never go back. Yeah, so that's what I do. I used to anyway. I used to save a lot of stuff, man, a lot of stuff, but I never look back at it. Never look back at it. I used to save a lot. Photos, screenshots, notes, ideas. Yeah. For me, the most important thing was the photos and the videos. Everything else, like I would download books, I would download videos, never watch them, never go look at my notes or anything like that. Unless it was like on a notepad. Sometimes I would, you know, I take screenshots of my notes and then but it's very rare that I would. Let's see here. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, 4 terabyte, got it. Tons of screenshots. 169 gigs of photos. Good Lord. 2 terabytes. Photographer. 80 terabytes worth of photos. Wow. That's crazy. That's very crazy. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me. I do thank you very much. If you haven't already, definitely follow me on Spotify, also Amazon Music, and anywhere else you get your music from, because I do have a lot of music that is going to be uploaded to these different spaces, and there's a lot of great songs. That's all I got. Let me see. You know, I think we'll end it with the beginning song. We'll do the intro again. Thank you so much, guys. I do greatly appreciate you. You're the best, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, as always, don't feel like you always have to be in a trade. If you see your trade is reversing on you, it's okay to cut it loose or just let your stop loss hit. We will lose. Losing is part of the game, not something that we like, but just know that when the trades start getting good, whether they're, you know, going down or up, we're making some good money. Right now it's chop, just chop. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys.
Yeah, trade intuition, flipping charts, mad precision. We on the grind, no sleep, endless mission. Crypto waves, no tide, just decisions. Ride or die with the block's ambition. Let's make this money, profits rain like monsoon. Bull up bear, we adapt, typhoon. While it's packed, no room, full bloom. Path to riches, straight shot, no detour too soon. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall, rise again, never fake it. Cold wallets, private keys, gotta break it. Crypto life on the edge, let's shake it. Trade intuition, candles candlestick intuition. Charts wilder than Wild West ambition. We got the drive, mad clicks, no permission. Ready for the moon, orbit's our mission. Let's make this money, stacking sats, no fiat. Eyes on the prize, mad gains, where's the hat? Diamond hands, no flinch, iron combat. Full speed to the peak, no fallback. Trading is only as difficult as you make it. Rise, fall,
That's right, guys. Trading is only as difficult as you make it, and sometimes you can have the perfect setup and it still goes the opposite way. So don't overcomplicate it. We are at the mercy of price action. It'll go to levels, it'll break levels, it'll find support. So we just trade level by level, knowing the overall trend, of course. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you on the next one. And y'all have a good night. Have a safe weekend. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow or later today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's for the weekend, 4 p.m. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.